Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly, spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got that Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she floats through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free. She lifts up the fam with positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom,
We all
we
come
all come
together
together. With Creole butterfly, we rise
in
through any
weather.
weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside.
She's the Libra queen.
Balanced and sweet with every smooch she gives. It's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooch is giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we're lifted off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies,
Keep soaring high.
with Creole butterfly.
Love will never die.
Smooches in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly kingdom, we're filling every cup. Smooches, smooches, spreading love like gold. With Creole butterfly,
It's a story to be told. Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're calling from. Okay. Hey, Shell Boo, and all my butterflies up in the butterfly queendom. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Cup 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Quinceañera, happy Bar Mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and every darn baddie up under the sound of my voice. And you know I'm the Oprah of the what? Smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch. Okay. And we want to just say thank you, Lord, for a day. Thank you. It could have been me. Yes. Outdoors. Anywho, let's get to it. Y'all. Here in Kentucky, we getting 4 more inches come Friday, y'all. In my area, we had 12 inches, okay? I'm sick of this snow. I told my uncle them in Chicago, I said, y'all can have this weather back. We don't want it, okay? If we don't want it, y'all can have it. We ain't used to stuff like this, right? So, ooh, child. Anywho, before I give you all the herb, I want to tell y'all why now me and some of the other herbalists, you know, and my tutor and all of this, how we have to disguise and, you know, what we're saying, how all of this came about. It's about a 2 to 3 minute video. It's very informative, okay? And then after that, I'm going to feature the herb that I want to talk about. So if anybody has any type of heart issues, any type of breathing issues, if you have a libido issue, men, you know, things like that, you want to stay tuned, okay? So let me pull this up so we can get her in and get going. Let me make sure y'all can see it. I hope y'all saw my screensaver for this particular live. I think that's what it's called, screensaver. It talks about a jealous spirit. Anywho, here we go. Let go.
Medical establishment does not like alternative medicine. In the 19th century, there were two types of medical practitioners in the U.S. allopathic doctors and alternative healers. Allopathic doctors diagnose and treat illnesses with pharmaceuticals, surgery, and other conventional methods. Alternative healers used natural remedies. Since anybody could claim to be a healer, many did. Natural healers were cheaper and plentiful. Mainstream doctors weren't making any money. So in 1847, they formed a trade union called the American Medical Association, the AMA.
The AMA started out as a union?
Yep.
Isn't a union's job to protect the interests of its members?
It is. So in 1901, the Journal of the American Medical Association released a statement.
The growth of the profession must be stemmed if individual members are to find the practice of medicine a lucrative profession.
So the AMA was created so doctors can make more money?
That's right.
Isn't this corrupt?
I'm not judging, I'm just telling you what happened. The AMA brought in the Carnegie Foundation to survey medical schools. In 1910, they released a report calling for standardizing medical training and eliminating non-scientific practices.
And who determines what's scientific?
The AMA does.
Yeah, of course.
Schools teaching alternative medicine were forced to drop these courses or lose funding and their ability to grant an MD. This led to a significant reduction in medical schools.
They offered tremendous amounts of money to the schools that would agree to cooperate with them. Almost overnight, all of the major universities received large grants from these sources and also accepted 1, 2, or 3 of these people that I mentioned on their board of directors, and the schools literally were taken over by the financial interests that put up the money.
In 1904, there were 160 schools granting MDs to more than 28,000 students. By 1920, only 85 medical schools were left. By 1935, the number had dropped to just 66.
New awareness of past injustices in many parts of our society. That's true in the fields of science and medicine, which are starting to look more carefully at their own history.
Most medical schools for blacks and all medical schools for women were now closed. So if you were black or a woman, becoming an MD and getting into the AMA was difficult.
The American Medical Association is one of the country's oldest, largest, and best-known associations of doctors. Its voice has long been influential, but now the AMA is finally beginning to come to terms with racism in its own past.
The doctor is the only one entitled by training, by experience, and by law to take care of the sick.
The AMA established allopathic medicine as the only acceptable type of medicine to practice. Alternative medicine was marginalized and in some cases made illegal.
Even if the natural medicine worked?
Yep.
This is bad.
It gets worse.
It always does.
The doctors from that point forward in history would be taught pharmaceutical drugs. All of the great teaching institutions in America were captured by the pharmaceutical interests in this fashion. And it's amazing how little money it really took to do it.
Every time a new type of alternative medicine was introduced, the AMA would attack. George Doc Simmons was head of the AMA from 1900 to 1924, and Morris Fishbein from 1924 to 1949. They labeled alternative practitioners as quacks and used the Journal of the American Medical Association to ruin the reputations of anyone they deemed a threat to mainstream medicine. The FDA was formed in 1906, but it wasn't until 1962 that drug companies had to prove their products worked and were safe. Before then, pharmaceutical companies needed the AMA seal of approval.
And how did the drugs get proved? Yeah, I should have seen that coming.
If you were a drug company and wanted to get into the Journal of the AMA, you had to pay. That was it. The AMA didn't test drugs for safety or efficacy. They had no labs or researchers. The AMA just collected money. Oh, the AMA leaders would buy stock in that drug company before endorsing the drug, so they can cash in when the stock price went up.
Okay. Y'all get it?
Medical.
Okay, it's something I want to point out. Where is it? Is it right here? Hold on. Right here. All right. Let's go to right here. Hey, Charlie Boo. That's my sister from another mister. Don't forget to support Charlie, y'all. I heard it and it sounds interesting. Big Pharma's making. Yes, child. Yes. Okay, y'all see this symbol right here? Let me tell y'all where this symbol came from. I put it in the chat. Numbers 21. Okay. I'm gonna start at the 8th verse, but if you want to, you can start at the 6th verse. It says, and this is in the Bible, it says, the Lord said to Moses, make a snake and put it up on a pole. Anyone who is bitten can look at it and live. So Moses made a bronze snake and put it on a pole. Then when anyone was bitten by a snake and looked at the bronze snake, they lived. So this is how the medical facility adopted this sign. This is where they came from. It came from actually Moses in the Bible, where they was in the wilderness when Moses led the people out of captivity. They were in the wilderness, and where they were, sometimes snakes would come out and bite them at night and stuff like that. And so he went to God, and God gave him instructions on what to do. So this became the medical sign, okay, of healing. They adopted the bronze snake on a pole. All right. That's why any doctor that you go to, or any facility, you'll see this sign right here, and that's where it's from. A lot of people didn't know that they came from the Bible, but it did. It came from the Bible. We're supposed to use any seed burn. I know that's right. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of this cat, y'all. Oh, come on Friday. I hope it don't snow too bad because she's getting out of here Friday. Yes, she's got to go. Anywho, I wanted to share that with you guys. I'll let y'all hear. That's the cat. I promise you, that's the cat. So anyway, we ain't gonna focus on her today. So let's Oh, it was one more thing I wanted to show y'all in that video. Hold on, let me get back over here. Now, let's see. Is this it? Okay, and did y'all hear that they stopped Black people as well as African American women from getting into the doctor program for medicine? It was to keep Blacks out and Black women out, especially. Okay, so yeah, that's why for a long time, a lot of Black women and a lot of Black people will go to herbal doctors in their area because we wasn't allowed to become doctors. We wasn't allowed to be in their program. There we go. That's what I wanted to show y'all. That right there. And hold on. It's a Rothschild in here too. I just saw him, the Rothschild. Hold on. Where is it at? They were standing together. Y'all know the Rothschilds are the leading people in, like, they are the richest people. Rothschilds, they are the richest people in the world, period. Okay, a lot of things allegedly is ran by them. They dictate how they want things to go, and they put it in, to where people right here, right there he is. Okay, all right, so let's come out of that. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of people always ask why we say allegedly and things of that nature when it comes to herbal situations if we know that they work. This is so we won't be sued. See how that works? Because I just told y'all why. They won't allow alternative medicine to actually be used. Like during the time when COVID was high in 2020 and 2021, there was a lot of people knowing that there was alternative medicine, herb stuff out here that you could use that would help you and cut the duration of it. Okay. But we couldn't say nothing. Just like how the pharmaceutical company tried to sue Dr. Sebi, rest in peace, Dr. Sebi. And he actually had to prove, he had to go before the judge, and the judge said, bring me 12 people, I think 12 or 15 people that can testify that you have healed them with your methods. Dr. Sebi came in there with 36. Okay. And the judge ended up going up on Dr. Sebi. This is the story, okay? But the judge ended up going on Dr. Sebi because she had answer, put a C in the front, and he cured her. Okay, but like they said, the pharmaceutical company, if you do things in a natural form, they do not get paid. They can't buy another boat. They can't send their kids with, a Ferrari and all that stuff. They ain't gonna get that third beach house on the lake. It's just not gonna happen. And I always try to empower people over here to not only trust, if you trust your doctor, because I got a couple of doctors that I really do know they got my best interest at heart. One, because they always tell me whatever natural that you're doing, keep doing it because it's working. See, when you get a doctor that tells you, oh, I wouldn't do that. No, just let me be the one. Here's another prescription, and here add this one, and here add this one. And they don't take, that's somebody you got to relook at. Somebody you got to go, okay. Those are some good ones, Charlie. Right. Not as cures or nothing. So, when you have a doctor that says, whatever you're doing, it seems to be working. I don't see anything that's, taking you down the rabbit hole and, in the form of speaking. But, so as long as it's not making your situation worse, but it's helping, keep doing exactly that. Okay, hopefully we can get you off of some of this medication. See, when you have a doctor like that, that's a good doctor. That's a doctor that took the oath to help you instead of wanting to build him another beach house. Okay, so I know my trainer has had to really scale back how he helps people on YouTube, because he was giving people true methods that was helping, especially through the ovid area. And it was helping so well. Somebody found about his channel and decided, YouTube needed to take his channel. He didn't do anything. They just decided that they was going to take his channel. So he had to scale back all his videos. He had to try to get his own network built where you can go over now to his network and he's talking about it. It also happened with another herbalist, which used to be a doctor. He used to be actually a chiropractor and everything. And he left the practice because he found out the different herbs can help people. And he wasn't allowed to say it because he was under the AMA, right? So he left, and they even been messing with him. He's even got a video, and on the picture of his video, he's got a big old band-aid across his mouth to where they want to silence him because his methods is actually helping people. See, I know y'all think that, this medicine, they want you to be healthy. Absolutely not. Yeah, they did. And so, just like I did, shout out to Leo the Lioness Queen, shout out to her. I did a live and I've talked to you guys about soursop, right? Soursop. And I told y'all, if you don't remember that live, you can go back and look for it. It's soursop, SOURSOP, SORSOP. Okay, I'm talking about soursop. And so when Leo the Lioness Queen was going through her issue, I told her, get this right here and start taking it. Okay. And if you remember Leo, she's in the beefing sector. If you remember, I call her Strawberry Queen, okay, because she does strawberries. But if you remember her, you know what she was battling. So I don't have to say it. And not only did I tell her, but somebody else I found out told her too about soursop, okay? And this is something I put my sister on when my sister was battling cancer of the rectum or something like that. She had, in that area. I bought her. I didn't tell her. I bought her the soursop tea. And I told her, take this twice a day. I don't care what. Take this twice a day. And God blessed her. You know, we thank God first, okay? Then herbs later, you know. She took it and she's winning. She don't have to go to, emo or none of that no more. They just do a checkup every 6 months. And if she keeps doing good every 6 months, then they'll go to once a year, and stuff like that. So I'm telling y'all now, okay? I'm going to do another follow-up video on that particular thing. Now, here's the thing. One day I was on the Real Life with Anthony McNeil's panel, and a lady came up there, and she's in another country. And she said soursop grows abundantly on their trees, like lemons do and all this here in America and in different areas. She said they can just go out to their yard and just pick a soursop off the tree and go on in the house and eat it, right? She said, however, now, because of what's going on and how it's helping people that supposedly, and I'm saying allegedly, but this is not my words, I'm repeating what she said, but allegedly still, that our country is trying to make an agreement with that country that they have the rights to the soursop. That if these people even go in their own yard and pick soursop, they can be brought up on charges. What kind of mess is that? So if y'all still think, these people want you healed, I got some swampland for you, okay? Got some swampland for you. But I always tell people, and I know there's going to be people that never believe in nothing but what your doctor say. Some of y'all so brainwashed, it's ridiculous. You keep taking the same medicine you've been taking for 5 years. It's not helping you. You know it's not helping you. 1, you won't tell your doctor. And 2, you won't change your doctor, but you'll call the doctor a quack. It makes you even stupider, if that's a word. It is today. It makes you even stupider, okay? You know the medicine ain't working. You know your doctor don't care. You won't change your doctor and you won't talk about the medicine, but you keep taking it. Now, who's dumb? Is it the doctor that's dumb or is it you? There is no way in the world I'm going to take a medicine longer than 6 months. Now, I'll give it 6 months. And if I don't see no improvement, because you should know your body. I'm finding out a lot of people don't know their body. But you should know your body. If this medicine ain't helping you, let's go back to the drawing board. Excuse me, doc. You put me on this back in July. It is now January. I don't feel no different. It's not helping me. I don't want to take this no more. Well, you got to take it for what? It's supposed to help me. It's not helping me. Let's do something else. See, that's how I talk to my doctors. When it ain't working, it's not working. You ain't going to make me dumb at all. I told one of my doctors today, I'm like, check this out, player. He knows me. When I say check this out, player, he know I'm pissed, right? He's like, oh my goodness, what happened? You got to have doctors that'll listen to you. Whenever a doctor don't listen to you, that's when you need to change your doctor. Okay? All right. I love herbs. My granny believed in herbs. I know that's right, Charlie. I know that's right. Y'all, this cat is really getting on my nerves. And it's nothing there. She's climbing stuff and it's nothing there. Yeah, turmeric. The thing about turmeric is, not that you don't know this, I'm just telling people who may not know. If you do use turmeric, you got to use pepper with it, okay? And it has to be, pepper is what makes turmeric work. But if you want it to work faster, take it with a food. Some type of greasy food, because for some reason, it gets right in there. But I usually take my turmeric with a dash of pepper with it in my coffee because it's hot. And it gets in there. A lot of y'all don't know, but that's the best way to take your medicine and stuff is with something hot. Hey, the ham. Hey, boo. How are you? Okay, it just made me smile. Anyway, but y'all, take it with something warm, okay? Or something hot like coffee, tea, and bust it open. If you have inflammation in your body, like your knees, your arms, like I have arthritis, right? I've been having arthritis since I was in my 20s, right? And my doctor told me I need to move to a warmer climate. And so that's one reason why me and my deceased husband, after we got our last child, graduating, we was moving to Georgia, like Georgia closer to Florida, to where they get less cold weather and stuff like that, right? So right now I'm still stuck in Kentucky, and I already told y'all we got 12 inches and we're gonna get 4 more Friday. I'm over it. I'm over it. But then when I thought about moving to a warmer climate, I'm like, well, Dad can't go to California. They got fires. God bless them. I'm praying for them. Can't go to Florida. Everybody and mama go to Florida, and then they deal with hurricanes, and I can't swim. So, yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck. Arizona is too expensive, and yeah, they got spiders and snakes, and I ain't for that either. So it seems like I'm going to be here. Seem like I'm gonna be here, okay? I was thinking about Texas. I wanted to move to Houston, but Houston is becoming overpopulated, and their HIV scare is ridiculous. I'm like, no, ma'am, no ham, no sandwich. So can't move to Houston. San Antonio is overrated. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck like Chuck. Okay, stuck like Chuck. So I know, but I got fires right now. I'm like, oh my goodness. I do want to relocate. I promise you I do. I'm not scared. I do want to relocate. So I'm like, well, if I get married again, which I know I am, to who I have no idea. I think God's working on my husband while he's working on me. And I'll take it, because that's what happened the first time. God was working on my husband while he was working on me. And then my husband found me walking into a dance one night. And he was still sitting with his girlfriend. He linked over and told his little brother, that's my wife right there. And his little brother knew me because his brother lived 2 doors down from me and was dating my cousin. Okay. And he said, you don't even know her. He said, I don't got to. That's going to be my wife. Just like that. And I'll be dead gone. I became his wife. Okay. So, but so shout out to men who knows a good woman when they see one. I will say that. Shout out to y'all, because y'all the bad mother jammers. Okay, anyway, move forward. So I want to talk to you guys about yes, he's working on it. Charlie, I receive it. I really do. Because who was I talking to? I think it was my mama. And because I was married almost 30 years. I believe in the institution of marriage, one man, one woman. I do. Now, if you same sex, I'm not dogging y'all nothing. I'm talking about what I believe in. Because I'm not gay. So, of course, I believe in one woman, one man, okay? But my daughter's gay, and my sister's married to a woman, so, it ain't no issue with me. It's just my beliefs, what I'm going to do. I love man, okay? I love man, okay? So, me and my mama was talking, and my mother said, I can see you going to get married again. I started laughing. I said, for real? She said, yeah. She said, because you are a wife. She said, I've always said it. She said, I said it's going to have to be somebody who knows how to fight to marry you because you're a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I started laughing. I've changed now, y'all. But yeah, I told y'all I didn't believe in arguing. If arguing didn't pay me, why argue? Let's just fight. If we ain't going to fight, get out of my face. This is just how I looked at it. I ain't got time to be sitting up here verbally sparring with you. That's why I don't verbally argue now. And I'll be like, okay. Because in my mind, if we're not going to fight, what's the use? And that's just how I am. And, my husband, he used to tell people, because women used to say, your wife might get mad because I'm talking to you, I'm speaking to you. He said, no, she don't do it. She know I know where home is. I had women friends before me and her got together. They just became our friends. See what I'm saying? Smart man. They became our friends. Now, there's nothing about me that's jealous, but I'm very much territorial. Now, I'll let y'all figure out which one is that. I ain't jealous, but I'm very much territorial. Don't play with me. What's mine is mine. I don't share mine at all. At all. No, at all. Move forward. All right, so this herb I'm going to introduce to you guys is called cordyceps, okay? Cordyceps is a mushroom. It's a tobacco mushroom. And y'all know mushrooms are very, 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 very awesome for your health. If you didn't know that, you need to look it up. Okay. Let me pull up my notes. Oh no. Oh, where did it go? Where's my notes? Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay, so cordyceps. What I want to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna give you some highlights. I'm not gonna give you everything, but I'm gonna give you some highlights on what this mushroom does. Okay, cordyceps is awesome. When some of the um, Chinese runners, they were able to run distances past other people, and they thought they was on steroids, and they told them actually take cordyceps, which gives you the endurance that you need to go further and uses more oxygen to help your lungs go further. So let me talk about that, okay? It's one of those herbs that your exercise performance increases. It's also had about 30 studies, between 22 to 30 studies, to help people with chronic kidney disease. Okay. So if you know anybody with kidney disease, chronic kidney disease, this right here could help them tremendously. Cordyceps also helps libido. Okay. If you have a libido that's not the way it should be, it actually helps you with that as well. One of the other things it does is it helps you actually with your heart. Okay. It helps your heart to beat regularly, and it helps you to, it brings it back in normal rhythms, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay. It improves your cardiovascular health, and it does that tremendously. All right. Go on away from it. Stop. Anyway, it also inhibits heart-related diseases, y'all. Okay, it helps the flow get to your heart the way that it's supposed to. Um, a lot of times your heart has blood clots. It goes real slow. What this does is ensure proper blood flow to your arteries. So if you have something that's binding up your blood flow to your arteries and all this and stuff, this may be something that you want to try. Okay. It's all that. I take it as well. So that's why I'm telling you about it. Okay. It increases your heart rate the way that it's supposed to be. It helps to lower your blood pressure. So if you're dealing with a blood pressure issue, it'll help bring that into alignment as well. So it's called cordyceps, okay? And so if you're dealing with blood pressure, I'm not telling you to stop taking your blood pressure medicine at all. I'm saying that you may want to implement this so that it can help you get off medication eventually, hopefully. Okay. I always got to say allegedly because I'm not a medical doctor. Okay. Um, it's like a fungus, and what it does, it helps manage irregular blood levels. So as I said, it does help you with your high blood pressure issues and things of that nature. So it increases blood flow and reduces the pressure on your heart. So that's another reason why it's good for blood pressure. Okay. So let me see. I done talked about the heart enough, did I? It does enhance the libido, like I said, because one, Chinese use it as their medicine. It's used to improve sexual function, increase libido. Okay. So, if you know anybody, especially a male that, is having that issue, uh, it brings blood flow to the penile region. So just in case there's something that's going on, they may want to try that. It's being used to treat erectile dysfunction. I don't know, a lot of men who have diabetes actually deal with erectile dysfunction. That is it's like they already going through enough. But now, hey, Catherine Boo, they already going through it. Hey, Rise, hey. well, they already going through enough, but now they got now they peen don't work either. That's kind of, it's like, okay, I met my husband by chance. God put us in each other's paths. We would have never met had it not been. I know that's right. I know that's right, Charlie. I'm telling you, I was. Let me tell you real quick. I'm gonna take a sidebar real quick, y'all. I think I told this story before, but I'm gonna condense it. I was invited to a dance, right? And I was like, I didn't know if I was gonna go. And so my cousin came down. She was like, "Girl, we're gonna go to the dance. Are you coming?" I'm like, "Girl," I said, "Yeah, I'll be there." Okay, so I got dressed and everything, and I'm like, let me go to this dance because I just need to get out of the house. Okay, now at this time, I'm still dating somebody, right? I'm dating the CEO at this time. Y'all know my story about the CEO. Okay, he's on his last leg with me, and he knows it. But I'm still dating him, right? So I walks into this dance, and I'm looking for my party. Well, I see them; they're like towards the back, right? They got this two big old long tables. Okay, and so as I'm walking up, I do see my husband, who wasn't my husband then, sitting by this woman, and he leans over to his little brother, right? And I see them having this conversation. I didn't know what they was talking about because it wasn't none of my business. And so then my cousin said, "What's up, Coco? It's my cousin, y'all." I said, "Hey, everybody," like that. And so I sat down at the table. So his song came on, and I was moving, in my seat. And he had asked his then girlfriend, God rest her soul, because she's deceased too. He asked her, he said, "You want to dance?" And she looked at him all funny, like, I ain't dancing. And so he got up and came to me. He said, "You want to dance? Would you like to dance like that?" And I looked at her. She said, "Honey, go on and dance with him because I ain't." That's exactly how she said it. I said, "Oh, yeah, okay." So we started dancing. The first song we danced, was awkward because I didn't know him. He didn't know me. So the second song came on and we stayed on the dance floor. I was going to walk off. He said, "Oh, this is my song." And I started laughing. So we danced again. So then I went and sat down. Then another song came on. And it was a slow song. What is it? "I Want to Be Your Man." And he got up. He's like, "You want to dance?" And I looked at her. She just looked at me like, "What?" And turned her head. So, I'm trying to respect this woman because this is her man. And he keep coming to me and asking me to dance. So we get up and we start dancing off "I Want to Be Your Man," and all this, "Hey, lady," And what else? So another slow song came on back to back. So we stayed on the floor and we was talking this time. He was telling me about him and I was telling him about me, and all this stuff. And, it was nice. I felt comfortable with him. He felt comfortable with me, but we both belonged to two other people. Okay. So anyway, when the dance and stuff was over, they tried to get me fixed up with one of his other brothers, and that just wasn't going to happen. We think about that now because his other brother's still living. We talk about that when we see each other and crack up. That I would have been in penitentiary for murder. You hear me? So I'm like, nah, it's not gonna work. Thank you anyway. Well, I'm gonna take you out to breakfast. Nah, I gotta work in the morning. And I did, y'all. I had to be at work at 4:00. The dance was over at 1. Okay. So I'm having to go home, take a little cat nap, and then get up, take my bath, get my uniform on, and head out. Okay. So, and everything. So anyway, I had told my cousin, I said, "That's a good guy. He just needs a different woman. He needs a better woman." She said, "I know, it's what everybody say, like that." Next day, after I had just got home from work, somebody beating on my door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, "What?" She said, "Itch." I said, "I told you about calling me that word." She said, "Girl, pay attention." I said, "What?" She said, "Open up the door." So I come downstairs, I open the door. I'm like, "What?" She said, "You will never guess who's moving in." Okay. She said, "Guess." I said, "I don't know. Urkel." I'm just throwing out a name. She just looked at me. She said, "The dude you danced with all night last night." I said, "Oh, okay." She said, "Honey, they broke up." I said, "What?" She said, "Yep. And guess who he asked about?" I said, "Who?" She said, and I quote, this is what she said. He said to her, "Hey, where that big booty girl that I was dancing with all night? Go get her. I like her. I like her. I think my future's with her." I said, "Can you tell him my name, please?" Okay. I cracked up. When I shut the door, I laughed. I said, so anyway, he moved in and he saw me coming out with my children. We was going out to dinner. And he said, "How you doing?" I said, "Hey, how you?" He said, "Fine." He said, "You mind if I come down sometime and talk to you?" I said, "Sure, I'll be back later on." He said, "Okay." So when I came back with the kids and everything, he's like, "Are you going to sit out for a little while?" I said, "Sure." He came down, we sat on the porch, and that was the beginning of it. And ever since then, we've been together. We was locked in and loaded. I was like, dang, she messed up with a good man, but she didn't care. So, whatever. But that's it. Moving forward. So, huh? Oh, okay. Well, have at it, boo. Anyway, so cordyceps, y'all, as I was stating, let me tell y'all what else cordyceps do. Let's see. Come on, notes. If you are having issues with blood sugar, also cordyceps will help you manage your blood sugar. Okay, it is one of those things that's like a protein, and if you're on a diabetic medicine or whatever, this can help bring it into alignment. Okay, it makes you sensitive to insulin, so therefore it helps heal you, and it promotes glucose, the right type. So that would be something that look into. And as I told y'all, it increases productivity. When you are an athlete or you exercise or you walk and everything, it has that ATP in it. So athletes, it makes the ability and the endurance levels work together. So that'd be something that you look into as well. Mama. Also, it makes the use of more oxygen during your exercise, because you know how sometimes if you have some form of obstruction, that when you're trying to breathe or whatever during your exercises, like that, this helps to use that oxygen more effectively. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Ba, 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 ba. It also helps to protect your immune system. So during this era where there is also to help your immune system with the influenza that's out there and things of that nature, you may want to get this as a precautionary thing to where you put it on your shelf to help with your immune system, to build your immune system up. Okay, you can never have too many things that helps to build your immune system. All right, so fighting diseases, viruses, and other foreign body things, it helps with that as well, y'all. So this is like I tell you, this mushroom, it's a Tibetan. I can't say that word, but it's a good mushroom to have. They used to be very expensive because they're grown in a certain part of the world at certain times, but scientists have gotten it and have been able to successfully duplicate it to where it doesn't cost you thousands of dollars now, and it's still effective. Okay, so a lot of times the Chinese actually lead us in medicine when it comes to herbal medicines, because they actually they are the bomb when it comes to stuff like that. And also move cat, and also it helps with aging, anti-aging. It slows the aging process down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Purple Peach Boo. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm talking about, it's called cordyceps and everything. And what it does, it helps to, fight fatigue, y'all, and, decrease strength. It helps fight that. Yeah. I'm trying to think, did I miss anything? It helps fight free radicals. Now, here's the thing. Now, there was one doctor, Dr. Oz. No, not Dr. Oz. What is his name? I'll get it to you before we get out for her. He gave this to his mother. This is his testimony, not mine. He gave this to his mother, and allegedly she was fighting the answer, and put the C where necessary. He gave it to his mother. And this right here helped to do what is called apoptosis, and which means cell death. it kills a bad cell. And so she was able to win her battle against the answer, put the C where necessary. So yeah, this is also, it fights tumor cells. Cordyceps is all it. I need something to pep me up because reading makes me. Cordyceps gives you energy too, boo. I was just talking about that. Yep. So I'm trying to see if I got everything because I didn't want to tell y'all everything. Some stuff I might come back and do a part 2 on. But that's enough for right now. Y'all got the gist of what cordyceps is. Now, what I'm going to do is try to pull up the bottle that I have. So, because a lot of people always ask me, well, why don't you show us the bottle that you have? So give me a minute to go to Amazon and pull up the bottle that I have. Da, 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 da. Oh. Okay. I think I'm going to take another cup of coffee. Here we go. I got these 2 bottles. I'm going to show y'all the cheapest one, though. Okay, I'll show y'all this one. Okay. You're welcome, Shelby. Make sure y'all can see it. Thank you, Charlie Boo. Love to you too, sissy. Okay, there you go, y'all. This is one of the ones I got. I got 2 different bottles. I got this one and another one. I always try to make it cost effective for you guys. So I have this one and see. Gluten-free, soy-free, milk, lactose-free, no artificial. So yeah, so this is the one that I have. Okay, so just to let y'all know that. Yep, only $10. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So this is something, y'all, even if you don't feel like you need it right now, I would get it, move and stop. I would get it and put it in my apothecary, especially since, you know, we are in the influenza season. You can also get the elderberry. There is one elderberry, y'all, that it's called elderberry, and it has zinc and vitamin C in it. I very much suggest that one because that way you're taking less pills. You're taking less pills, but you got a powerhouse in one pill. So if you want me to show you that one too, I can show you that. That's no problem. Hold on. Hold on. Supplements. Now, be careful with the gummy elderberries, y'all, because, yeah. Be careful with those. Hold on one moment. I'm pulling it up now. Okay. I hope y'all had a good day today. Hold on. I'm trying to get to it. Because it's a lot of elderberries out here, but you just got to be careful. Because not all elderberries are equal. Some of them just got more sugar in it than anything. Okay. I think that's my son. He just pulled up. I'm trying to get the one that I got. Here we go. I was gonna say, I know I got it. Come on. Okay. Make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. This is a good brand too, y'all. This brand right here is a very good brand, okay? As you see, it has elderberry with zinc and vitamin C, okay? So, yeah, this is the one that I actually have. Non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free. I took this today, and I've been coughing and blowing my nose and everything, because y'all do know mucus can be in any part of your body, right? It can be in your eyes, it can be in your nose, it can be in your chest, it can be in your joints, okay? It can be anywhere. It can be in your rectum. It can come out that way. Mucus can be anywhere. It builds up anywhere in your body. That's why inflammation and mucus, they the same, but that's why inflammation is can get anywhere. And that's why a lot of times people that's all arthritis is for real. It's inflammation of the joints. Okay, not nephritis is you can have inflammation of the kidneys, inflammation of the liver. You can have inflammation anywhere. Yeah, less stuff to take. You right about that, and it's good. And that's why I said I'm always cautioning people about taking the gummies of something, like the gummies of this type of medicine, because most of the time it's got extra stuff in it to make it gummy that is defeating the purpose, and it's got a lot of sugar in it. Now, some people, that's the only way they can take things, and I get it. You got to do what you got to do. But if I had my way, I would tell you all to get a supplement like this instead of the gummy, you know. So yeah, y'all know vitamin C is good for, even fluid retention. A lot of people don't know that. But if you have edema, vitamin C is good to help your body release the fluid retention. Okay. So yeah, that's another thing. Um, yeah. So like I said, those of you guys who are looking for some stuff to help you fight and everything, that is something good to help you fight. That's a good brand. It's called Bronson. Bronson is a good brand. I got a lot of Bronson products over here and everything. And the other one that I showed you at first, I got a lot of their products over here. If you want to get all your products from one place, piping, what is it? Pipe something. I'll put it on my community wall. It's a Herbal company, and they specialize in all of this. That's a good company to get your stuff from if you just want it all to come from one place and everything. So yeah. So yes. Anyway, I have an interview tomorrow with D. St. James. I hope you all will come over here and support. It should be fun. We'll Yeah, it should be fun. So I hope you all support me tomorrow. I'm almost at my watch hours, y'all. Believe it or not, I am 80 away from my watch hours. I need 80 more watch hours. Yeah. They are really, really pimping us with these watch hours. They ain't giving it the way that they should. And I know they're not, and it's because of what I talk about. I've been shadow banned for a year now. Over a year, actually. They've been shadow banning me. A whole lot of people's like, I'm subscribed to you and I don't never get a notification when you coming on and blah, blah, blah. That's because I'm shadow banned. And that's what I try to tell my people. I'm shadow banned, which means they slow you up so people can't find your commentary. So they can't come into your lives. And so they find you after you over. Even for a while when I had this mod named 300, he was like, I didn't even know you was on, and I know I'm sub to you. I'm like, yeah, I know. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. And at the appropriate time, my people will find me. So I don't even really focus on that, you know what I'm saying? Because it just is what it is. What you gonna do? Until a class action lawsuit come out, which I've been kind of hinting to, until this class action lawsuit come out and people band together to support each other against this, they'll keep doing it because they don't think people care. And they only really do it to certain ones. It's not everybody. But those of us who really are talking about some stuff like, government and things that affect, African American people or Black people or underprivileged people, things about your health and stuff like that. We're the only ones to get sanctioned. Everybody else, a shadow ban, I should say. Everybody else, they can do whatever they want to do. You still got videos out here that people showing you how to give oral sex. They ain't mess with them at all. But if I say a certain word, then they'll send me an email talking about this is not allowed. Seriously, it's weird, right? It's weird. You got people out here showing you how to do anal cavity sex, right? On YouTube, Google it. It'll come up. They don't mess with them. But if I tell y'all, if I come straight out here and say, you know what, this particular herb helps kill that disease, they'll send me an email saying I have to remove that. So yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used to it, but it don't matter because I am who I am. So I'm gonna have to email the ham and see if he got my stuff ready, man. But yeah. So I hope if you have not, I forgot what I was gonna say because y'all. Let me take a sidebar. What's wrong with this cat? You can feed her. If I feed her well, okay. I feed her well. Fresh water, fresh food. I feed her well. She rather eat garbage. We woke up the other day, okay, and I heard my son. I'm like, what is going on? I come in the kitchen. Hey, Catherine Boo. I come in the kitchen. This cat done ate the garbage. Not her food. Garbage. I have a trash can in here in my movie theater / office that sits next to me. I have to keep her out of this trash can. Ain't no food in there. It's just garbage. Every night before I go to bed, I dump it. Okay. But she likes garbage. She eats garbage. I don't get it. You can't keep her from garbage. Y'all can't tell me that's normal. I've had cats all my life. None of my cats has ever did that at all. Once they eat, they lay. And unless they see something that shouldn't be in the house like a mouse, they don't move. They so comfortable. They stay so chill. This cat, mm-mm, mm-mm. She runs back and forth. And everybody said, she's just pent up energy. Pent up energy from what? It ain't like she's restricted. That's weird. She runs back and forth. She climbs on top of stuff. She jumps from here to there. I mean, she I'm sorry. If it don't snow really, really bad by the time I leave my medical procedure Friday, we're taking her to the shelter. She's got to go. I try to give her to another family that I know will take care of her and everything because I do care about her. I just can't deal with them. Plus, I took her in knowing that I'm allergic to cats and dogs. But I took her, but she got to go. I can't do it. I don't want to get up every night or every morning and even the lids on the trash can. She done somehow got the lid off the trash can and got trash everywhere. That's not fun. That's not fun. That's not even okay. Y'all can't tell me that's normal behavior. It's not. I used to own several cats, so this is not normal. Something wrong with this cat. Something wrong with her. Hey, the hood table boo. Yeah, don't y'all forget to sub to I think the Purple Peach, Charlie and the Hood Table and support them. Go look at their videos and share them out if you can. Huh? Anywho, so yeah, I just, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her. I really don't. But I'd already talked to the shelter and they are expecting her come this weekend. So she'll be going away to the shelter. She really will. I hope they find a good home for her. Because, like I said, maybe some other people can deal with her, whatever. I just don't have it in me. I don't. I can't take that running and jumping and climbing and in the trash and pulling trash. And I'm too OCD for that. I'm very much OCD, y'all. I can look at bubbles sometime, like when something's cooking, I can look at bubbles sometime in the pot and get like queasy. Like, I just cannot. I cannot. So, like I said, I went on Facebook trying to find, because it's a little thing on Facebook I belong to. Uh, and I used to tell them, I have a cat. If y'all interested in a cat, whatever, she's a kitten still, because I don't even, she's not even a year yet. She's a kitten still, if y'all want her, y'all can, and everything. So, yeah. So, anyway, since I'm almost finished, since I'm almost finished with my commentary. Okay, rise ambition. It seems like you really want my attention. And I think I know who you are. I think you're in here under a troll page because you're mad at me because I blocked you from my channel. So it's like you really want my attention right now. First of all, you said I support an abuser. Have no idea who that is. Not even going to touch that with a pole because the people that follow me actually know me and know what I stand for. Second of all, you talk about riding with somebody. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even care to know what you're talking about. If my commentary upsets you or my beliefs in something upsets you, then don't come. Don't come over here. You can disagree with me how you want to. You don't have to be over here and agree with me. You can disagree with me. But what I don't like is for people to exaggerate, allow me. That's what I don't like. Now, I'm not even going to block you because it's not that important to me. But I did want to give you the attention that you wanted because evidently you want some. So you got it. Okay. And whoever you are, God bless you in your endeavors. So that's how we doing that. So the Hood Table, are you going live tonight or not? Or what's going on? And thank you, Boo. Yes, if you all want to cash out me, you can. There's no amount too small. There's definitely no amount too big. If not, I still appreciate you all being over here. I really, really do. I think I'm going to have one more. I've only had one cup of coffee today. I think I'm going to have one more. Finish doing some stuff while I watch a movie, then get into bed because I have to be up early in the morning. I'll tell y'all about that tomorrow afternoon, right before my interview. Don't forget, I'm interviewing St. James. Okay, I'm interviewing St. James. It should be interesting, and that's tomorrow at 7 or 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, I hope you all come over and support your girl. We're not gonna do it longer than 30 minutes because I think after that it just gets redundant unless the conversation leads to that. But between 30 and 4, girl, I just got off of work and sipping on. Okay. All right, boo. I feel you, honey. Sip on, girl. Sip on, you. So, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, I'm working on a certain body butter, y'all, and I'm working on a beard oil, but to grow men's beards and condition men's beards. So that's where my focus is right now. I'm doing a little research on this oil and on this herb. Okay. And I'm gonna try to combine them and see how it works, right? So I'm excited about that I'm creating again. So I do have somebody that said they would want to, like he's a dude, he has a beard. He said he would want to try it to see and give me his honest feedback. So I'm looking forward to that and everything. So and then my body butters, I got a couple of people that's going to try my new body butters that I'm creating with these new herbs. And so I can't wait to see what their feedback is. So yeah, I'm doing the dang thing this year. I'm not waiting. I'm doing the dang thing. One, I got to save some money so I can go on these cruises. Can't stay. Just wants to say, have a good show. I'll make sure to like. Thank you, the Dark Lake. Smooches to you, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for dropping down. So yes, I'm looking forward, y'all, to just being creative. So I will, once I'm complete, I will start, letting everybody know about my body butters. And, anybody who's sub to me, you'll always get a discount on whatever. Okay. Even when it comes to my books, you'll get a discount because you my people, you my butterflies, right? So yeah. And that's how we're gonna do that. So now what I am getting ready to do, I got where did the thank you, Shell Boo. Thank you. Yeah, I've been, a whole lot of stuff I stopped doing because, I had lost my spouse and I went through this grieving process and everything. When people tell you you grieve quickly, no, you don't. No, you don't. Sometimes the very, hard first grieve, yeah, that's real hard. but then, as life goes on, you still tend to grieve, excuse me, and everything. So now that I'm used to my new normal now, because that's what it is. You get used to it, you never get over it. I'm used to my new normal now. I'm able to go ahead and function, and so I'm picking up where I left off and getting back to my new normal and getting into the lab and all of this and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. It just is what it is. Also, I'm creating a cream that will help with local pain. Like if you have knee pain, shoulder pain, whatever, like this will actually help with pain. So that's what's taking me so long because I'm actually researching. I'm not just throwing a bunch of stuff together saying, here you go. No, I'm actually researching. I want to make sure that the herbs and the ingredients I put together don't give no like chemical reaction, adverse chemical reaction, that it doesn't make you break out and stuff like that, and I also want to be able to put what I put in it on the label so that way you'll see and be like, oh, okay, well, if it's got coconut in it and you're allergic to coconut, you know not to use it. Duh. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing with that. So anyway, y'all, I am Gary. Get out of here. I love you guys. And, I always tell you, no matter what the test, always do your best. Smooches.